Breaking news from the Pink House. Hey guys, it's Lenny from the Pink House. Yeah, it's a glare in my eyeglasses, and I'm trying to, not really sure how I'm gonna adjust that out because everywhere I move, I still see. Okay, maybe it's not so much. I don't know. Well, we'll figure that out the next go round. I just wanted to pop on. It's very late. Those of you that know me, I'm an insomniac, so I tend to be up late at night. And I wanted to come on to get you excited about some upcoming things from the Pink House. I have stepped back for a moment to try to plan some things out. And so I got a few exciting things that are about ready to launch and happen. And I just wanted to give you an alert about it. One of the first things is a segment that I'll be doing that's called Pink Conversations. And those pink conversations are going to be about survivorship, going to be about caregivers, it's going to be about support, and it's going to be about entrepreneurs. Everything is not totally centered around having a disease process and the effects of it. It could be just about entrepreneurship, but those are conversations that I'm excited to have with some exciting women and maybe some men as guests, and to share that with you all, to show you some positivity about life beyond the pink, living through the pink. And another feature is going to be a segment about Lenny's favorite things. And so I've been curating some products that I know many of my breast cancer sisters, a lot of times when we get that diagnosis, we try to uh, eat cleaner, have cleaner makeup, have cleaner, all types of things to just try to help us in our health journey. And so I've just been trying different products from different places. And one of the products that I'm going to feature is a few things from Lime Life, because a lot of their products are plant based and organic. And this is their makeup remover towelette. And I mean, it is absolutely amazing. So that's going to be one of the things that we feature. Another product that's going to is some eyeshadows from ColourPop. And guess what we're going to do with these eyeshadows from ColourPop? Well, guys, I'm going to have a segment that's called Lynie'S Lids. And it is a makeup practice, I think, so that you can practice eye looks. And I thought this would be really, really exciting um, on my little. Let me take it out so you can see it. I hope it's enough light in here that you can really get. Um, yes. And so you get this little, I don't even know what to call it. It's not a palette, but this mold. Okay, let's do that. And then you can practice doing various different eye looks on it, even putting eyelashes on it. So I thought that would be an exciting segment to do, that we could play with makeup. And as I'm doing this, you could be doing your own makeup. So something different than just a traditional watching someone put it on themselves. And it helps you to train in your craft as far as applying makeup application. So that's something that I'm excited about doing. Isn't that thing really bizarre? It came in, that was the closest light brown color that they had from the place that I ordered it from off of Amazon. But that's another thing that I'm excited about doing. And then another thing is collaborations with some friends of mine. One of my girlfriends is a entrepreneur, and so we decided to put our heads together and do what we call channel to channel check-ins. And so we're going to do them twice a month, at the mid-month, like on the 15th of the month, and then at the end of the month. At the mid-month, we're going to talk about things that have been happening, things that we've been involved in on our channels, cross channels. And then at the end of the month, we'll do a recap, but then we're going to also highlight what's coming up in the next month. And so that's something I'm excited about as well. And so there's several projects that I have lined up. And then we're going to feature, again, game night, well, not necessarily game night, DIY projects that we always tend to do. So we'll have more of those featured on the channel. But it's just some real exciting things. And then we're going to be rolling out too. I'm working on it now, but I'm going to be rolling out pink power box. It's a nice little, just a nice little gift to send to my pink warriors and those that sign up on the channel, to let you know that we're thinking about you, to encourage you to continue to still shine bright and show your inner beauty. Because again, when you have a disease process, regardless of whether it's breast or any other part of your anatomy, you walk away less than what you were, but then more than what you were before too. And anybody that's gone through it recognizes it, because you become more resilient. You find that you have strengths in areas that you didn't recognize you had before. And so these things are very important, especially now. Not only are we having challenging times because of health reasons, but because of COVID and the pandemic, we're still, in this up and down situation. We get a little freedom and then we have to lock it back down. And so our lifestyles are so much different pre 2020. And so that's what we're trying to do. Because I recognize too, I work in a hospital setting and I analyze records. And a couple of weeks ago, I was analyzing a record, and the prescription that the doctor prescribed for this patient, it was mind blowing to me. What the doctor said was, because the patient was having a lengthy battle with COVID, which meant they had to have a lengthy isolation period from other human contact and things of that nature, the doctor suggested that they do yoga and watch YouTube. And so that really helped me to appreciate and recognize that, for some people, this right here might be the only connection that they have with somebody on the outside for the time being. Many people have found themselves very alone during this time, because they were single and now they can't go out and about, due to it being a widower or a widow, or just being a single person, or living on your own or what have you, not having family around and near you. And so that really made me really reflective, and to think, what can I do, to help serve my audience even better? Because when you're going through a disease process, it's isolating in itself. So much information is coming at you like bullet train speed. You got to make uh, life altering, body altering, major decisions. And, sometimes you're all in it alone. It's no one really there to assist you to make those personal decisions. And so we want you to know that we're here. We've been there, here to listen, here to answer questions. Um, one thing I want to do too is, this is, or at least every facility normally, wherever you go and get your treatment, they always have a celebration day for survivorship. And so at Hopkins, like I said, that's where I got my treatment from, and it's also where I work. They always have National Cancer Survivors Day on June the 5th. And this year they had a wonderful idea, since, of course, it was virtual, it wasn't in person like it was a couple of years ago, to ask the question, what does survivorship mean to you? So that's something we're going to explore too with our guests when they come on, to answer that question. What does survivorship mean to you? Because for many providers, they look at survivorship as the moment you find out that you have a diagnosis of cancer. In that very moment, when you get the diagnosis, that's when you become a survivor. And so that's a good question to think about. And so, being such, what does that mean to me? And so we'll explore that. And again, just so many various different things that I want to share with you all, to help you go through this trial, go through this journey a little easier, feel a little more comforted, feel like somebody understands, someone gets it, and that there's just, somebody that's got good thoughts and wishes going your way. And so, like I said, this was just a brief pop one to get you excited about some of the segments that are coming up. And so, hopefully, on the 8th is when the first initial Pink Conversation will drop. Interviewing a young lady for it on Monday. So I'm very excited about it. And we'll have everything ready to drop on the 8th for that segment. And so I just wanted to pop on and say, hey, Thanks for being there. For all of you that subscribe and follow me, I really appreciate it. And for those that are new, thanks for tuning in. Please like, comment, and subscribe and help us grow. Because again, our whole purpose is just to grow strong women, to help women to feel more like themselves pre-diagnosis and see what that changes. Because for a lot of women, once they go through that, um, they've changed, and it's sort of like coming out of a cocoon and becoming a butterfly and have spread their wings in ways they never thought they would, because of a circumstance like that. And so again, just want to say thank you for being here, and you'll be seeing me. Come on over to the Pink House. All right, have a good night.